Well, here's a feel-good story. Meet Finn. Finn was living a happy, quiet life in Minnesota with his person, Lee, until one day he went missing.
And just as mysteriously as he vanished, suddenly he ended up being found by a woman named Stephanie in Monroe, Washington State. That's a distance of over 1,500 miles.
Wow. Finn was extremely outgoing and friendly when Stephanie met him, and she knew he was lost.
So she punched in his microchip number online, and within about 10 minutes, Stephanie was on the phone line with Leah.
And so 2 months after going missing, and a long road trip later, Finn was back in the loving arms of his mama.
Now, Leah still sends pictures and videos of Finn to Stephanie every day, just to spread a little joy, as you can see.
Wow.
You know, being reunited with a lost animal can admittedly be rare. Most owners fear the worst after a certain period of time.
But Finn's story goes to show you that there is simply nothing in the world like the bond between a person and their pet.
And it also goes to show how important it can be to get your pet chipped. Just in case yours gets lost, your odds are much better of getting them back home.
And so many of our area shelters are overwhelmed with animals and would love to be in a kind, warm home like Finn.
So how about we check out today's list of cuties for Pet Connect?
Let's start with Squash. One might say he's a gourd boy.
Oh my.
This amazing 2-year-old young sweetheart enjoys lounging around and extending all his love to his human companions. Who knows, maybe he could even be your new gardening buddy. If you'd like to vegetate with this dude, head on over to Brandywine Valley SPCA in Georgetown.
All right, meet Marble. Unless you've got a heart of stone, you've got to admit this boy is absolutely adorable. This affectionate boy loves attention, ear scratches, and treats. Crystal clear that he deserves to leave the shelter and come home with someone, maybe you. So unless you've been living under a rock, you can find Marble at the Brandywine Valley SPCA in Georgetown. This certified goofball is named Fred. Love that name. There's not enough time to explain just exactly how awesome this guy is. Great personality, house trained, lots of experience with kids, loves walks, isn't bothered by other animals. If you're not sold yet, come on. Speaking of sold, you might need to pick up a handful of stuffed toys for Fred. He loves to tug on all of the fluff. You'll find Fred at the Humane Society of Wycomico County.
Now this sassy senorita is Salsa. Salsa is a lot like her namesake. She can be sweet, mild, and sometimes spicy. Depending on her mood, you can get all 3 flavors, but this gorgeous gal just needs the right kind of love and attention. She's been dreaming of a new family for months. So hey, don't wait until Taco Tuesday. Head over to the Humane Society of Wycomico County to get some salsa soon.
We are doing the food thing today, aren't we?
Now, this isn't a bear, but she does go by Panda. This bubbly young lady is super cuddly and is fantastic with other pets and kids. She thrives in an environment with belly rubs and treats, and we're not talking about bamboo. She's not as big as the usual Chinese 250-pound pandas, which is probably a good thing. Panda is that tall but humane.
And finally, it's time for dessert. This cute little girl is Orange Sickle. You can probably guess why she earned that name. She's had a bit of a rough start to life. She's now on the lookout for a nice lap to curl up on, just like ice cream, chill and sweet. Orange Sickle is at the Worcester County Humane Society.